final pieces have all fallen into place, and we are now ready. So I do need to talk about something real quick.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
we
Lord.
had done a test stream yesterday to like work out some kinks, make sure whatever the audio issues we were having and stuff, so that Shea wouldn't give a shit when it came time to stream. And Shea was like, "Why isn't this ready to go? You
Like I
amateurs!"
did last time.
Like you amateurs. So we were on this screen, and I was just trying to get to the title screen to test like background music and stuff like that, background noise. And I put in the time, the accurate time, and then I got a prompt from the game thanking me for putting in the time accurately both times. Because a lot of people just leave it at the default 12 o'clock, but I put in the correct time twice, and that goes to show that I'm just a good person.
That's beautiful.
And then it said that as a reward, if I wanted to, I could put in whatever my favorite time was after, and as a treat for me for being so great. But that feels weird to me, so it's like I wanna put whatever the time actually is.
Because you've already been so good about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to break my streak, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in again and see if the game says anything about the time that it's at. Oh, jeez. Let's do
4:31.
Well, let's see what the game says.
Which is funny because
Your favorite time of the day. Streaming time, baby!
Woo!
that's right. Your favorite time is in the present.
Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? That is
That's accurate.
After all, I know how much you enjoy setting that time correctly. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be accurate. Okay, now I'm curious how accurate what 4:31 p.m. is. Let's use another slider to find out. How accurate is 4:31 p.m.? Well, now it's 4:32.
It's
so
4:30. Oh, yep.
Yeah,
it just
so
turned 4:32.
it's like 90% accurate.
let's put it about that. I think that's fair. You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish I had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you.
That's amazing.
Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready by the next time you boot up the game.
Oh boy.
That's fun.
We'll look forward to that next time.
Yeah, and KDM, let's see. But imagine if you had taken 11 minutes away. I thought you were going to take 11 minutes away.
Why 11 minutes?
Before 20.
Oh! See, it's funny that you guys went to that, and I'm just like, I am compelled to put in the accurate and right time. But no, that thought did come to mind, but then I was like, no, I'm going to be a good boy, and I'm going to put in the time that it actually is.
You know, I was
You're a
wondering
good boy.
why
I'm
I
a
was
good boy.
asking the time, because in the base game I had no memory of like a time gag being used, but I guess that's probably Ultra Deluxe content.
That is ultra premium deluxe content.
That's right. This is the stuff we paid extra for.
Everything sounds good on my end, so I'm going to move my headphones.
Yeah,
and
jack
then
it in, Kay.
Jack it in.
Especially that we both did it at the same time.
I'm so sorry.
We gave Shea the ick.
Uh-huh.
Sorry. Sorry, but only slightly sorry.
It's been a day.
Stanley.
Now tell us if it's
Stanley
too
worked
loud.
for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427.
I know we did this intro,
job
but
was simple.
I know.
He sat at his desk in
Yeah.
room
For those who
427
missed last
and he
stream.
pushed buttons on a keyboard.
It's important to be
Orders
reminded
came
of
to him
this
through a
man named
monitor on
Stanley.
his desk,
That's you.
telling him
And his
what buttons
purgatory
to
of
push,
pushing buttons.
how long
Stan
to
the
push
man.
them, and in what order. This is what employee
This is what
427
gaming is.
did
Pushing the
every
buttons in the
day,
right order.
every month. of
Debbie, yeah, it's accurate.
Others might have considered it so.
I push the button in the
Stanley
game, I do
watched
the thing.
Every moment that the orders came.
I don't know if I should be
Though he had
offended
been
by
made
that.
exactly for this
I don't even know what accent that was.
That was
Stanley.
Jank Italian.
Was it?
Janktalion.
And then
I-
one day,
if you say
something
so.
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
I call it stupid.
Something he would never quite forget.
That's even
He
more
had been at
offensive.
his desk for nearly an hour when he
What
realized
isn't
that
these
not
things?
one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
My God.
No one
do-
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say
No.
hi. Never in all his years at the company have
This
this
office
happen.
really is the back
This
rooms.
complete
Mhm.
isolation.
The yellow carpet
Something
and the
was
yellow
very
walls.
clearly wrong. Shocked,
Just looks like it
frozen
was
solid,
created in the
Stanley
70s
found
and
himself
never
unable to
updated.
move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Quit the game and then started again.
Awesome achievement.
How about that for an achievement?
No.
Okay, so
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
we're
meeting
going
room.
to do
Perhaps he had simply missed
the
a
new
memo.
content because Shea, you're fairly certain that we've done most of
all but, well, technically 2, but I'm not going to make you push a button for 4 hours.
Is it the baby one? You push a button for 4 hours?
Jesus
You pushed 2
Christ.
buttons for 4 hours.
What?
Yes, there's a. Well, you could go and do that ending again. If you want to see what the extra is, just push the button for a little bit longer. But you're not gonna push.
When
It's
Stanley
still
came
4
to a
hours.
set
You're
of
not
2
gonna do
open
that.
doors,
I don't
he
think
entered
I
the
wanna
door
do
on
that.
his left.
I could just tell you what it
Jesus
is.
Christ.
I think maybe we save that for another time.
Yeah.
And then, maybe what happens is the 4 hour one. Oh my god! I turned my character around as if I was turning around to look at you, Shay.
That's the.
So maybe Shay,
Yeah, I'm not there.
this door. Maybe what we do is we do the 4 hour thing and then we upload it, but we don't do it on the stream because people will hate us, and I'll hate myself for making people sit through that on the stream, unless I don't
mean,
know.
I'm merely a disembodied voice, the same as the narrator is. You're
True.
Stanley in this scenario.
Okay, what were we doing? I'm trying to remember where
Well,
the
we were gonna
content
do
was.
the new content, but now the door is closed behind you, so you are locked into making a decision. Unless you want to quit.
Snap. Oh, well.
There might be an achievement for quitting the game.
Begin the game again.
Woo.
Okay, no achievement.
Oh, I got
But
fooled.
there is something you can do in this room.
Right here.
This room.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I
Stanley
would
decided
love for
go
you to
the
figure
meeting
out
room.
what it is
Perhaps
on
he
your
had simply
own.
missed a memo.
Let's see.
And I think you can do it.
So the thing that you're talking about, is it something
There's
that...
something you can
No
do in
matter
this
how
room.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We're gaming, narrator.
Yeah,
Get with it. Oh,
I hear a noise.
I think that's the AC in your office complex. I will tell you, you got close to figuring it out just then.
When I was by the plant, maybe.
Warmer,
Hmm.
colder,
And it's over here.
warmer. Oh,
Oh,
really warm.
oh.
Wait. Oh,
Yo!
I'm up high.
Because you
Whoa.
can't jump in this game.
Yes, yeah, that was.
Or
I
you
was
can't
like,
crouch.
whoa!
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Oh,
At first,
Wait.
Stanley assumed he'd broken the map. When he heard this narration, he realized it was part of the game's design all along. He only plays the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
I am
So,
stuck in a box.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
I mean,
Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
okay.
It's pretty good.
Everybody
Okay,
count to 60.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, I want to be a troll to him.
Oh, who are we trolling?
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop?
Hopefully you would
Do you
have
think it
stopped
would
it.
have been particularly different?
I hope so.
Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
Oh my god.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't
Right.
brought up the issue in the first place.
You're right.
Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here?
Oh my
Surely this
gosh.
whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Truly.
Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Neat.
I think
Wow.
the narrator might be paid by the word.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, usually I believe that's how it typically goes for script stuff.
Is the window still in this room? It's hard to get oriented since it's completely white. Yes.
Yep. The window. Oh, yep. There's the window. So, I think I'm probably stuck here, and I have to restart, huh?
Yeah, it might be some kind of witty commentary on the nature of video game structure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now we got to do the other one because.
Oh, God.
Stanley's
Oh,
progress
God.
was gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Shut
missed
up.
a memo. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map
I did.
until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
It's true.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary
No.
into the nature of video game structure
I mean-
and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
It's even better the
Yes.
second time.
Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Okay.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game anytime you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on when you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
You can feel every time you do
Just to
that.
push the envelope, I'm going to
Hey,
try
Silent.
and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can make.
You know,
Oh
every
my
time you hit that,
God.
it takes longer. Oh,
Oh, this is some delightful little truck.
There once was a man named Stanley,
Oh, I have to listen to this.
who people considered
So manly.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly.
Hi.
What Stanley liked most was buttons.
I pushed him on my controller.
He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
glutton for button.
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Eh.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite
Quite
terrible.
terrible.
And if you
Oh
are
my
not strong
gosh.
and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Silent, that's an amazing
You
idea.
too will become quite unbearable.
It's a musical now.
Yep, it's a musical now.
The Stanley Parable music.
Yeah.
If we sat quietly, we could extract this this music audio.
Oh no.
Do you think you could play this, Kay?
Sing mode's been redeemed by KDM, which means we must now all sing.
How long does that go? I can't remember, Kay.
I'm finding out right now.
Hopefully we have a timer running so that I know when I can cease.
Let's see.
I'm afraid to speak.
Where the hell is the thing?
Going to pause the game and begin the game anew. But we'll continue to sing, and Katie will lament
All
that
of
they
his
redeemed
coworkers
their
were
points,
gone.
it's true.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Woo-hoo, Stanley, it's true. New
Don't
content in this door.
It's tempting to
I
be
want
sure.
more. Jay is right. It's tempting for sure. New content awaits behind this door.
Now
Go
this is
behind the door.
Woo!
New content?
New
What does that mean,
content.
New content.
it's new to me.
Tell us, narrator, for you're the one who knows more.
You're the
Wait,
one.
that wasn't singing, that was rhyming.
Sometimes they say it's the same.
This looks like Half-Life for sure.
Warren's turned it into a patter song.
I haven't seen any of this, I must say.
This is all new to Shea.
All new to Shea.
All
Hey,
new
hey,
to
all
Shea.
new to Shea.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh dear
You know,
God,
the
it's
Stanley
5
Parable
minutes.
was a video game released in 2013
We may have to
on
bump
home
that
computers.
down.
Nope. No listening.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe,
Stanley
a reimagining of the game for
Parable
consoles
Deluxe.
and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
This is where all the budget went.
Please
All the
step
budget
inside
goes
and see
here.
what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Ultra
Oh, this is
Deluxe.
delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
That was pretty great. It was worth the wait. Now we must go continue doing Stanley things.
Okay, so
Into
far
the
it's an
elevator we go.
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning
the
of a
elevator.
mesmerizing adventure.
Into the elevator.
Up or down?
How do we go?
Is it broken? What's going on here?
Where
Should we
is the button?
should we be moving somewhere?
Button, button.
Oh, there we go. All right,
There we go.
finally,
There
at
we
long
go.
last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Oh, he's so excited.
Warren is jumping, but never jump in an
I
elevator.
have to say, initial
What is a
impressions
crouch
of
but a
Stanley
reverse
Parable
jump?
Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
New content, new content. Everything is fair.
All right.
Go into the
All right,
jump
let's see
circle.
it's the jump circle.
Is this taking
Is-
some kind of
is
counter?
that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
There's a counter there. Let's try seeing how many jumps we can do. We
A
can
button
jump
unlocked.
with a.
Jump! My angel of jumping!
Jump to me! 20, 19, 18,
Now,
17,
Warren,
16.
before you take down that counter, please step out real quick. Try to jump out here.
Oh. You can't jump! Seriously, we disabled it.
White boy can't jump.
What
White
happens if we
boy.
leave it at 1?
White boy, you cannot jump.
We
Do
can't.
not try outside of the circle. You can only jump in the circle. The circle.
Now this is
Go
gaming.
back.
Goodness.
Lake
Really? Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
I
It's just
didn't
elevators
think it
and
would let me.
jumping.
I
Is
did
this
not
what
think it would
passes
let
for
me go
exciting
without
new
jumping the
content?
rest of
If
the
this is new
circle.
content, then I could
Now
just read you
we
the whole
know.
dictionary of 20 hours of new content.
Now
There,
we
there, I could
know.
count to 30
Let's
trillion.
go to
You could put that on the
baritone,
box.
which is
the
much
Stanley
more
Parable Ultra
comfortable.
Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And if... Oh, wait. There's more.
Yes,
Very
there's
good.
more.
Yes. I knew there had to
We're
be something
1
else.
minute
Let's
left.
see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I'm going to
1
stare at this clock
minute.
until a minute has passed. So I know when singing is at last.
I'm
concluded.
watching the clock. I am watching the clock.
Go back.
The clock.
Shay says go back.
Clock,
Shay says go back.
clock.
Look at that
That
clock.
was too low. I haven't warmed up at all today.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Haven't warmed up at all today.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Motherfucker!
This never happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me
What is
started
this,
on
EA?
the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
On Shutter?
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always.
We trapped in this room forever unless I restart.
And
Oh,
we have
he
hit
just-
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God. He just restarted automatically.
Also,
and it's now
something's
new.
different.
Yep, something's different now. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, guys.
I don't think the narrator was happy with the new content.
What gave you that idea?
I feel like we're not in Kansas anymore.
But
Sorry, real quick, just going to turn down sensitivity. I don't know why it feels like it's extra
you're
sensitive.
feeling sensitive?
I'm feeling a little sensitive, you guys.
Could you look at that painting on the wall?
Of course.
Man, what a familiar view.
gosh.
This place seems familiar to me.
I wanted to mention
I have no
something
memory of this place.
last time.
Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh, it's so tempting.
Yeah, this game, this is so interesting. What do I do? Because
Oh.
I don't want to listen to
You
it.
don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so
Just insulting me. Well,
This might just lead to regular game, considering the structure we've seen
Oh.
here.
Yes.
never mind. You're not a dork.
Oh no!
I'm just testing the limits of the narrator.
The door's gonna close behind you.
I was just seeing if the narrator would say anything. Never mind, you are a dork, and I hate you, and you smell bad.
You're a dork and you smell.
Looks good in here.
It's nice and clean. Well, actually, no, that's very dirty.
No, it's just
Right.
the texture on the metal.
I think it's dirty.
It's not.
Dirty wall.
Dirty,
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? It got me
Yes.
thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
Oh God.
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Oh, Stanley's
It's in a
just
book.
Stanley's just the narrator's little pet.
Did he just teleport us to Skyrim?
We've already done the other game gag, narrator.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
This is my entire existence. This is all I know.
Yep.
Please.
The memory zone.
Silence says, game restarts. Hey you, you're finally awake.
Found you trying to cross the border.
Yeah.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched?
I do.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Don't waste.
Oh my God.
The Stanley Parable.
Oh, I
2013.
love. I actually need these
2013.
postcards.
Mind control facility. Wish you were here.
Who's that man on the postcard?
Ever dream
I
of
think
that
that's
man?
the narrator.
It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a narrator.
Yeah.
This is what the narrator will look to me now.
Now, which one is the narrator, though? Is it the dog or is it the man? Because both sound... both look like they sound like the narrator.
So, contrary to popular belief, the man is actually stuffed and the dog is the one that's talking.
That's what I was thinking, because it's that
Yeah.
Victorian photography.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs do a better job of sitting still.
Turns out the man's the puppet.
Linguist identified 15,000-year-old ultra-conserved words. The Washington.
Oh my god!
Researchers identify 24 words whose sound and meaning have survived the past 15,000 years.
Oh,
6 components of great corporate culture.
oh my
History,
god.
business bloggers. Okay, so let's see. Wait. Is that part say? Review. Discuss a variety of business topics, including management. Okay, just generic
Generic text.
generic bullshit.
Could you read the... Yes.
Lion
The
Steve.
Stanley Parable is an exploration of story, games, and choice. Except the story doesn't matter. It might not even be a game. And if you ever actually do a choice, well, let me know how you did it.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Ah,
The original
I
remake.
love that.
The Stanley Parable.
Remember when
Good
the Stanley
time.
Parable
Good
used to be
time.
good?
Ah, it was great when it was good. Before season 5 ruined everything.
Oh, there's a squeak.
Oh, was there a squeaky floorboard?
Yeah, there's a squeaky floorboard.
Oh, wonderful.
I think it's random.
Might be right.
Yeah.
Stanley Parable. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to Stanley Parable, The Last of Us, in category of story.
Oh, it lost to The
2014.
Last of Us? Awesome!
Oh my god.
2014 Independent Games Festival Audience Award. The Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Oh my god, it looks like a Windows
I
box.
love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I might need that.
Yeah.
Indoors Monthly.
Oh yeah, those are all the magazines you see.
Mhm.
Car, go! Okay. I think we've explored, It is funny, because seeing a building like this, it makes me want to play Valheim a little bit.
I know, right?
You know, narrator, this is the second museum gag you've done for this game. How an original.
Smile because it happened.
Aww.
A trip down memory lane.
Memory.
And you know-
Remember physical media?
Oh.
the first dollar!
Yeah, first dollar they made.
And you know, this remake came out in 2022, so none of these stock images are AI. You can guarantee that.
Mhm.
Genuine stock images.
I love it.
Yeah, a human made those.
I love it.
Unachievable. It's impossible to get this achievement.
Oh, yes.
Go outside. Don't play for 5 years.
Yep, I remember that one. That's a classic. Oh, wait, Xylem. Man, the Stanley Parable was great for those first few albums. Then they had to go mainstream and release Saint Anger and go after internet downloads. Wait, that might be Metallica. No, it must be Stanley Parable.
You broke K.
British Academy of Film and Television Arts Development Team nominee British Academy Award, the Stanley Parable
God.
Game Innovation. British Academy Game Award. Man, this is over 10 years ago. Really makes you think, huh?
Yeah, really does me some psychic damage.
Yeah, I wasn't even.
New video game releasing today. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Rutgers goes from scandal to new crisis. College show uneven effort to enroll poor. Wait, colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Oh yeah, because costs hinder new track to achieve diversity. Business leaders pushing elections of council allies % off. Designer. Ooh, I want that coupon. Give me a designer
Read
hat.
the whole
Zoom
coupon.
in there. But a small creature owns the other half.
Well, now I want it even more. That means I have a magical woodland friend to live in my hat
could
and
you
go on
check
adventures.
The date of that? I wonder if they did put an ad in the New York Times. Probably not. I don't think they have that money.
250,
No.
October 17th, 2013.
All the news that's fit to print.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait, late edition. There's more text. We must read in the top right
See,
corner.
today, sunny, hot, humid, high of 92. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, warm and humid, low 74. Tomorrow, sun and clouds, hot, humid, high 90. Weather maps, page 18.
90 and 92 in October in 2013. Man,
The anytime anything like weather related, it always makes me think of a George Carlin joke from back in the day where he's talking about tonight's forecast, dark.
Good.
As the Stanley Parable deals tough choices, and that's
Too
kind
blurry
of
to read.
it. Yeah.
Uh,
Los Angeles Times.
You can look up. Yeah. You remember that?
Oh, I remember.
I
when
remember that.
When
I-
you went crazy and
I died, and
a lady
Mary-
found your body.
Mariella, I think was her name. This
Started
is a
with an M.
story of Mariella.
Oh, it's beautiful out
It's
there.
very pretty. It's like a serene painting.
I think that is a skybox. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very pretty. I should be able to trounce over these flowers and go frolic in the fields.
Oh my god.
Is that Adele?
In loving memory of little Stanley.
Oh. Was that a developer pet?
Looks like a
hamster.
Yeah. It's like it's. What artist do I feel like they're making fun of?
It sounds like Adele to me.
This is pretty.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley?
Every game ever created.
That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Star Wars, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
Oh,
It's
God.
just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Awesome.
Elevator content. It elevates us all.
Now, like you said, he could read the dictionary for 30 hours. And, you know, that would really add to the value of the game.
It would be knowledge based. Don't read any reviews except this one. How do you review a game like the Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is to risk its ruination. To detail what it has to say about game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparisons, too, are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Esther, but where Dear Esther wastes the form of interactive entertainment, Stanley Parable uses and then subverts it. Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Even so, holding the game to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. So how do you review what has become known as the Stanley Parable HD, the fully rescaled reimagining of one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? It's quite simple. You don't! 10 out of 10. Flawless victory. Games rated 10 aren't perfect since nothing is, but they come as close as you could get to a given genre. The new must-have game in this sector. Yeah, sector, we're talking pure ecstasy. Check out more reviews of the Destructoid score.
Now, I must ask you, did you experience ecstasy on the last playthrough of the Stanley Parable?
No, my pants were dry afterwards.
It's more than I needed to know. And yes, there is the screenshot. Look. Portal. It'd take you to Portal in the original.
It does have Portal.
And on the other side, that's where it'd take you to
Minecraft.
Minecraft, to
Oh
your
my
dirt
gosh.
house.
Nice.
Let's see, so from KDM, damn, it was Persona 3, and from Xylanth, but then it was also Superman 64, it was also E.T. on the Atari 2600, it was also Lord of the Rings Gollum, it was every game.
It's
That's
also
how
Halo.
you experience the full spectrum of human experience and achievement and failure. It's all here.
Oh, boy, this takes me back. Remember how he'd tell me to go
Yeah.
through the left door and I'd say, fuck you, I don't do what you tell me to, and I go through the right door?
And he'd tell you about the lounge room every time.
Every time.
Walk through.
All
Fuck you, I
buttons,
won't do what
on,
you
off.
tell me.
Exactly. Oh, cool.
Is that the
Oh,
making
really?
a game?
I love it.
Awesome.
I look at stuff like this and it makes my brain hurt, and I go, how do people take things like that and make it into what I'm currently playing?
People who know how to do math.
Mm-hmm.
I hate math.
The end is never the end is never the end is never the end.
This is fitting for Outer Wilds.
See, it was every game. The Stanley Parable was Outer Wilds.
Every game.
It was Hylix 2.
Yes, it was.
It was Hylix 1.
Okay, would you have married me if I'd picked you up on our first date in this car?
I mean, I'd have married... I married you for you. I don't care about the car, but that is a sweet car.
It's a pretty sweet car. Is that Stanley's car or the narrator's car?
Probably the narrator's car.
Is that the deluxe bundle?
It must be.
I don't remember that. I kind of avoided information on the deluxe because I didn't want to spoil myself.
That's fair.
So Xylanth, it was also Hylix 1 before Hylix 1.
It was even Hylix 3. It was Hylix 3 before there was an actual Hylix 3.
It's every game that is yet to be made.
This came out 2 years
Here's
before
another moving
Hylix.
passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games,
Literally
and one that
anything.
offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I have to admit, before you start reading, this is kind of what I was expecting. For the new content, is it to be, like, very ironic. Like, well, the original was better.
We haven't seen all of it. I think this is just how it starts out, hopefully.
Oh
But
boy. Oh boy.
I have always been someone who wants to go the wrong way first in games. Oh my god, this is true.
Did Warren write this review before they played the game?
I don't think I'm Carolyn
Petite?
Petite. Yes. When I see that a game is trying to usher me down a particular path to get me to run from left to right, maybe to charge straight ahead, I need to satisfy my instinct to go against the grain, to explore, to see what the designers have put back the other way. Sometimes I find a one-up or a collectible stashed away to reward me for my intrepid behavior. On other times, my explorations are rewarded only by the crushing disappointment of running up against an invisible wall. Whatever I find or don't find, my action is a manifestation of my desire to exert some independence, to make my own choices within a system that severely limits my options and encourages certain specific behaviors. The Stanley Parable feels alive in its responsiveness to your choices and its desire to subvert your expectations and keep you on your toes. I think of the Stanley Parable as a sort of video game analog for Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze's brilliant film adaptation, which gently mocked the ways in which so many films manipulate audiences with formulaic plot twists and situations in which characters learn huge life lessons while simultaneously moving me with its formulaic plot twists and situations in which characters learned huge life lessons. The Stanley Parable is both a rich, stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and in other systems too, like our workplaces and our families, and a game that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. Going the wrong way has never felt so right. This person gets me. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate it.
Can you read her bio real quick? Carolyn likes to venture off the beaten path in life, as well as in games, but unfortunately, the narrator in her head isn't nearly as witty as the one in the Stanley Parable.
Yeah, mine isn't either. They're actually quite fucked up.
I have too many narrators in my head.
Hey!
Repeatable
Carpet
textures.
textures.
Yo!
Ready for your game project. Oh, wait.
Is that what they used for this one?
Gray, red, missing coworkers scenario.
Oh,
Meeting, boring, grass, trial version.
Trial version.
I think we saw some of that trial version grass in the elevator. I was looking at the pixelated grass.
Okay, doors are open now.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Okay, this is open now.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
We're gonna find
What's
some head
this? What's
crabs.
down here?
Oh god, it's Half-Life 3.
Ooh. Yeah, this looks like very much like Half-Life.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh
I
God,
can't
no.
even imagine what's been collecting down here. Some of these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Oh, I gotta see the bad reviews.
Oh God.
Yes!
Not recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny!
Whoa!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Man, this is actually
This
really
is
cool.
great.
I am like, now my brain is like, I need a weapon because enemies are gonna get me.
And now we're about to play Still Wakes the Deep. Steam reviews. Unfunny!
Unfunny.
Funny.
Something you gotta know about my sense of humor. A funny accent will go a long way with me. So
Hey, that's the same for me.
So a posh British man does take it away for me.
And
Is he
being
British?
being of English descent? English people hate it when you
Wait.
tell them they're not as great as they think you.
Oh, it's out of focus.
Yeah, it's out of focus. Otherwise, I want
Well,
to read it.
English people have sticks up their bums
It's true. And then to become an American, you pull the stick out of your bum.
and smell it.
See, I was gonna say you hit an immigrant with it, but
Oh no! Well, you can do both.
give us a sniff and then a whack. I was here first.
Let's see what this one says.
Uh-oh.
While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy?
Preachy?
Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I?
Oh,
You
he's so
tell me if I'm
insecure.
preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
No.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Rose-tinted glasses.
That's true.
We always remember past achievements as greater than they were.
I mean, it's a game. It's still limited by the conceits of a game.
I mean, as somebody who peaked in junior high, like, I know what it's like to look back on the past.
Oh no.
Okay, so that's where it wants us to go, making sure I don't see anything. Okay. And, look,
Uh-oh.
What's this one got to
don't
say?
make me go into the water.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
9.8 hours?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
Uh-oh.
What if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record?
Uh-oh.
What's emerging?
Positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh no. That's awesome. The skip
my
button
God.
completely misses the point. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I just want to do a quick once around, make sure there's nothing hiding
There's nothing
behind
back
here.
here,
Oh,
Stanley. Stop looking.
there's a ladder. This ladder could be useful. And an outside chain link fence on the inside, but sure.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue. And it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once. So now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, until 245. That the
feeling the
logic of
temptation?
elimination working backwards.
I'm
the
enjoying
deduction
his
therefore
descent into
becomes
madness.
impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
A button.
It can't be. It's
A
the
button to
only
push.
thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices,
Yeah.
or
Yep.
what have you.
Humming a tune.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this. And maybe I'll edit the rating of their Steam review. Or change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer.
Uh-oh.
That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes?
Oh no.
Oh no!
Unendurable by any means, but it's
The door's
The door's
gone.
gone.
only so much I can ramble on to
God.
myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I think the
Oh
skip
no!
has been aptly demonstrated.
Bring back
and we
the
can
door.
say goodbye to it.
Where's
and
the
just-
door?
How do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
That's what I was saying.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yes.
I
No.
do feel
Talking to
quite
the button.
certain
We've
that
always
there was one
existed
here
in this
before.
room.
How else would
There's
we
nothing
have
outside
gotten
this
into
room.
the room in the first place?
Yeah,
I don't
does the
think
clock change
one
when
can
you
enter a
hit the
room
skip?
without a door of some
call.
sort or a window
Yeah.
or something
It
like that. Do you
is
see a window anywhere?
no, yeah,
A porthole?
225.
A sufficiently
226.
large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. Stanley! Stanley! Stanley,
It
please
does.
don't push the button
Yeah,
again.
about
It's been
45
12
minutes, he said.
hours.
12
Oh,
hours!
You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer.
Oh,
and my
God.
God, there's no way out of the room.
Oh my
Stanley,
god!
the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen.
Uh-oh.
Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Jesus!
Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's
Camera up
just
there, too.
how it's always been,
Might be a
right?
smoke detector.
Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close.
Get to the point.
Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening.
Aw.
I needed there to be
Aw.
a vessel through which my words were moving.
See
It
how
was
much
the
they need each
vessel
other?
I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single
Burn it
thing I
down.
need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you
Dude.
God!
then maybe it means I'm real.
Oh god!
Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
Wrap it up.
Was I scared of that all along?
Okay.
Perhaps. Yes.
Uh,
Perhaps I've been scared this whole time.
Oh.
It's opening up.
I'll
Oh.
slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us. And I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying.
My God.
I can tell that I am becoming less and less real.
Oh, the
Yet
temptation.
to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here.
1 year later.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year?
No.
Let me describe it for you.
Oh, God.
To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur.
Oh my God.
We're gonna turn him into AM,
What's AM?
Allied Master Computer.
Oh, now he's quiet.
I think he's mad at you, Stanley. I don't know if we're still together anymore. Check out smoke detector.
Oh, the clock fell.
It's been a long time, Stanley.
The clock's not moving either.
Out
Yeah.
of batteries.
Okay, let's that noise.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They didn't
Oh my
screamed.
gosh.
They gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make
He's not
all
mad.
of their pitiful demands.
I'm gonna
But
get some
then,
exercise
he's
real
talking
quick.
too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley Parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness
He's
inside
spitting some
ourselves.
truth.
Yeah.
Turn to look at
It
our
really
deeper
is.
nature
It's like
and
identity
find the
politics on
resounding
Tumblr.
emptiness gazing at us with unyielding aggression. And so,
Or Blue
so
Sky
because of
lately.
this, we require
that's
that
for all
our
the Twitter,
amusements and our
Tumblr
playthings
users.
and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect,
Urge
we
to
have
push,
demanded that our
rising.
entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this.
I'm not mad. I'm not
the
mad.
calm center of gravity around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse.
As he always has
They're
been.
the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of course. They
I'm just imagining that the writer for this just had like a Saturday or something where they just did a stream of consciousness and just were typing and typing
Yeah.
and typing, maybe while watching TV.
Uh-huh.
Just like, because I'm really curious how long it actually goes.
Because
but I don't want
Yeah.
to subject everybody to it.
The narrator
Being
is
jealous
the
of me
voice.
this whole
You know?
Yeah.
This is
Mild
how he
fear
exists
and
in the
insecurity,
story.
and cannot help but attempt to tear me down.
If he's
What a
not
sad
speaking, we don't
state of
know that he's
affairs.
there.
When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my,
3,
how good does it feel now to
2,
speak truth to these words, to
1.
finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It
You know
must
he
be
can go
that
on.
they were so discontent with themselves, they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps
Not
it
bad.
says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being
Okay.
was in such...
Still no door. Narrator.
How long do you think we've been here? Every stretch of time
It's
has
been
got
longer and longer. I mean, I think
Yeah.
we've maybe skipped 10 years at this point.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
you
if the
just
one was
left
a
him
year-
there to sit here and watch you frozen in place?
Well, he wouldn't shut the hell up.
The end is never the end, is never
Never
the
the
end, is never the end,
Oh.
is never the end, 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 is never...
Water.
Go into room. Push. Uh-oh.
All the room
yeah,
is falling apart.
the rooms.
Yeah, you can't please everyone, KDM.
Yeah.
It's simply, you can't make a game that's for everybody.
That's true. That's why games are great, because there's games out there for all sorts of desired. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, now it's Portal 2.
You imagine you're just sitting here and then things are just collapsing around you.
Yeah, it's been decades.
See up there? That was black mold.
Yeah. Now we're probably getting into the point, yeah, like you said, Shea, decades.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can see the sun again.
Except I still can't get out. I'm trapped. The narrator is like,
Only Stanley could use his arms.
yeah, the narrator has
Yeah.
completely gone quiet. He's like, I've been gone for decades. Oh,
Literally
Life
Portal
has
2.
been-
literally, now it's been centuries.
How long between Portal 1 and Portal 2?
I don't know. It's been a while since I played either.
Long enough for this to happen.
Whoa.
Oh.
Something bad.
Combine?
Oh no. Do you like that howling outside?
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Hello?
President
don't-
Obama?
That's
God.
scary.
Hello?
Ooh.
I'm the only thing between us and them.
What's that from?
Portal 1.
Oh.
I was glad I was talking about the Combine.
Whoa.
The button!
Ooh.
I got knocked over.
Oh my gosh,
Hey,
the tectonic
freedom.
plates have shifted.
Yeah. Actually,
No, I want to see what's outside!
I was just gonna see if it would even give me the option, but this is the conclusion. Huh.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah. So now we're talking like billions of years later.
Somehow this structure is mostly intact.
It had plot armor.
That's right.
Well,
This bunker.
let's see.
I think we're free.
Free to go wander in the wasteland until we die.
I think I love this game.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Would you leave it a 3 out of 5?
Probably closer to a 4, but I don't know. It's one of those things too. This is such a unique experience that I almost feel like it demands.
It's a
A
comment.
5.
It's a
Yeah.
commentary game. That's why the Destructoid gave it a 10 out of 10.
And of course, it's a case of people like different things. Whoa. I think the narrator's gone. Maybe.
Let's see.
We'll see. Yeah.
Even now,
Oh, never mind.
Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting.
The end is
Was it
never
a
the end.
painting
Is never the
or a
end. Is never the
photo?
end.
God.
He
Uh-oh.
could no longer recall.
He's gone crazy.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
We may have altered the fabric of reality.
Is the weed room available?
It even has a plant outside of it.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Input received.
Yep. that's an ending. So next time where you running around here, look for computers that look like that. Because it might be the next thing we're doing, depending on if there's more new content.
Yes.
Because I do not know. I have no idea.
It is kind of fun when you're also subject to the same not knowing that we are.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you're
I'm not the knower anymore.
your reactions are
Wait a minute.
legit.
If I'm not the knower, what does that make me? What is my place in the triad?
You are another observer. You are an independent observer with your own perspective.
New
content. But we
Oh,
want to
wonder.
push computers, don't we?
You can only do it once per playthrough. Like, once per
Oh, good.
run
You
through.
notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, they looks like they cut out the...
The narrator's so
Oh,
needy.
Wait, never mind.
Oh, God.
Where are we going,
Where are
narrator?
we going now?
Hey, narrator.
When do I get my gravity gun?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yo!
Yo.
The end is never the end.
427.
You see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Oh yeah, sequel. That'll really revitalize the franchise.
We're doing a sequel.
Investor showcase.
Oh
Calling it the
yes.
Stanley Parable 2 is
Taste
just
the
so much
sequel.
fancier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
It's
It's
two in different languages.
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term
The one
franchising
with an X
potential.
is French.
Yeah, I was trying to not notice that. Because unfortunately, that is one that I knew.
I love the streak of red they're incorporating into the logo.
It's a
You know what I
children's
love
hospital.
is that these are the same photos that were on the walls, but now they're on LCD screens.
It's a new year. Look, they're running a new Windows.
The office is updated,
New
you guys.
Windows.
Now Stanley's coworkers live in a cutting edge tech bro
I know.
office.
Look at the carpet. They even have shining carpet with 2 on them.
My gosh.
Oh my god. Can I tell you how many times I've seen the shining carpet in like those liminal spaces video games? It's
So
it
what do you
should
mean by
be like
shining carpet?
So that's the carpet in the hotel.
in the Overlook Hotel.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, that's what you mean by the
yeah,
shining.
but it's
sorry.
orange and red, but it's the same pattern.
Yeah, you were
it's
saying-
obviously
You're
a
saying
reference
shining,
to
and
it.
I was for some reason I was thinking like
Like
shiny
it's spark-
Pokemon.
Oh.
I don't know why. I was like, I don't see any shininess on that. What are
Oh
you
my-
talking about,
Oh
Shea?
my goodness. He doesn't even know about the shining carpet.
There's a lot I don't know about.
Oh, I wanted to say, before the narrator starts talking again, sequel ideas. Stanley can throw axes.
Stanley gets
boons
boons from gods.
Artistic, ultimate wife scene.
Free room made.
Uh,
Free roam.
free roam mode. Free roam
Free roam
mode.
mode.
Yeah.
Free roam mode. More famous narrators crossed out.
Yes.
Dress up.
Dress
Mode.
up mode.
Microtransactions. Proper gameplay? No. Question mark.
Nude Stanley. Yo!
Stanley.
New York City. Jetpack. I'm down with that. Fuel canisters.
Yo, they're trading in Outer Wilds too. Let's go. They're back. Two doors. I love this.
2 doors, 1 Stanley. New content is out. New content part 2 is in.
Okay, what I wanted to say earlier, but the narrator kept being clever and charming. The adventure line. Do you remember the adventure line?
Yeah.
Right way back in the adventure line.
The adventure line was great.
Literally the current and like past couple of years discourse has been yellow paint in games telling you where to go. It's like the Stanley Parable did that in 2013. Literally a yellow painted line. It's all connected. It's all connected. Oh my god.
That's funny. More TPS because TPS reports were the thing in Office Space.
Yeah.
It was driving the guy nuts. Paradigm shift, synergy, brick and mortar approach. Envelope, client-centric marketing.
The color red.
Yes.
Leverage, holistic value. 1 to 2.
Yeah, red was never in the original game. It's all yellow. But now, Stanley Parable 2, it's red. And look at the brain.
Hey, it's the fern.
It is the fern.
It is the fern.
Remember the fern that you had to
I
memorize?
do remember the fern.
Also, could you look at the brain poster?
Yeah.
You can get new folds in your brain in the sequel.
I want a super wrinkly brain. Oh my god, I see it.
You
Look
see
at
the
those
new
extra
folds?
wrinkles. Oh, I want more folds in my brain. It's so smooth.
We just gotta take it out. Need it.
Need it like a
I
cat.
iron mine.
Iron your brain.
Oh, I love the ideas.
Yeah, Stanley Parable. Oh, it's like the Godfather up there.
Uh-huh.
What's funny is I've played a lot with fonts recently, and so this is like right up my alley of stuff that I've messed with.
2 Stanley, 2 Parable.
2 Stanley, 2 Parable.
Too
Yes.
much Stanley for just one parable.
Oh, I love it. Yes!
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's his
Co-op.
brother. Yeah, Stanley Parable co-op?
Now, to
Write
be
that down.
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to
Of
be.
course.
But let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
We already got the
I
marketing.
figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally
Scrum.
spring up around them. It'll all work itself
Design
out.
pitch break.
Game development is much more of a
Pitch
fuzzy
design.
magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Fuzzy magic!
Who took the red marker?
Me! Oh yeah, 2!
Yo! Can you look at the Stanley on that wall? 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs.
He looks kind of messed up.
Yeah, he's a homunculus.
2 butt cheeks.
2 butt cheeks.
That's how you get a human.
2 cheeks.
2
If it-
other cheeks.
We are relatively symmetrical.
If it's 3 cheeks, that's too many.
Then it's from Total Recall.
No, that's my boobs.
It
No,
doesn't count the feet. That's true.
Oh no.
Sequels are good.
Portal
2,
2,
Half-Life
Half-Life
2,
2.
Batman Arkham Asylum 2. It's called Arkham City. Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Aladdin Return of Jafar, Dark Souls 2.
Oh my gosh.
Now, some of those are good sequels.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a thing I saw on Instagram of someone who had only seen Aladdin 2
Haven't seen the first one?
and didn't
Recognize Jafar, like as a genie, or they didn't recognize Jafar as the vizier, only as the genie,
Right.
and didn't get the joke that someone was doing.
That's really weird.
How do you not see the original?
know.
How do you watch the
I-
sequel first? Like,
I
I understand
don't
if you're
know.
maybe in a don't talk to me
Before I have
before
my
I've had my
sequel.
sequel.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
I think if you're in a location and somebody in that movie happens to be playing, that's a reasonable excuse to
What
not
is-
see the original first. Every pause button is a Roman numeral 2.
Holy cow. We're busting this right open.
God, I can't read that other one. Let's see, just the 2 of us. We can make,
Make
it if we try. Just the two of us.
two of us. Just the 2 of us.
You and I.
Building castles in the sky.
That is-
just the 2
That
of
is
us.
a good point, KDM. KDM watched The Rescuers Down Under a bunch before the first one.
You know what? The
Those two-
sequel is superior to the
It is.
original.
And what I'll say about that too is you can watch one without having seen the
Mhm.
other. They don't
Yes.
build on each other in
Yeah.
the same way.
Mhm.
Because I will agree that the sequel is awesome.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
after I've gotten over my grudge with Disney, we'll do some stuff about those because
Awesome.
they're based on a book series that I do want to read at some point. I don't know if it's still in print though. But
Are we valued investors?
we are valued investors.
I think we
But
are
I
now.
love 2 more than 1, but I do still love
Yeah, one-
Rescuers.
one is still great.
One is still
Yeah,
good. but-
those are 2 of my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah.
New features, almost like a stadium, like a private screening.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped.
I hope they didn't get bought by a private equity, though. See the word investors and I get itchy.
Oh, as we all
Fuck
do.
Oh.
Yo.
This looks great. It does look like a proper museum.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Ooh, try. Ooh, I'm so excited. Which way do I go? Let's go over here.
Boy, it's the secret.
Like
Let's
a
see,
kid
wait.
in a candy store.
There's just some doors that way. Okay, I guess there's just kind of doors everywhere.
Yo, merch.
merch.
If they partnered with Fangamer, I would get a Stanley Parable T-shirt.
I saw the new content.
I saw it. I love the
Double
line.
line. There's two lines.
Yo.
Double the adventure.
Double the fun.
New content. The compendium.
Wow. Yo, that's you. I need this for my house.
Just a cardboard cutout of Stanley.
I need the Stanley cutout.
Please, no screenshots. Okay.
No screenshots, no
Stanley
photography.
Parable. Reassurance bucket.
Oh.
Office decorations.
Infinite
Infinite
hole.
hole.
We found hole!
Infinite hole!
That is the goal.
Yes.
Let's see. So
Whole
we've
goal.
got Office Decoration, Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game.
It's
Oh
my
my
firm
God.
belief that all games need a hole.
Yes.
And it should be the goal.
All good games do have a hole.
You know, there is a game on Steam. It's a game about digging a hole.
See? Excellent game. 10 out of 10.
Spilled coffee. It's an artistic commentary.
It's so beautiful.
Enjoy the new features.
Now, is this
Hear
button
your
that
name
says
in
the
the
name
game.
of the player gonna dox you, Warren?
Well, I think it'll say like my gamer tag or something like that. If it does.
Or it might just say, Stanley.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stanley.
Hear your name today. I guess it's through here.
I'm really excited to find out.
I
With
love
Stanley
this.
Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of
Violence.
course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Too big, too small, just right.
I do kind of like the big button though.
Big button's fun.
But
Big
that's
button
only
looks
for
like a cheese wheel.
that's only for emergencies though.
Yeah.
And it should be painted red.
And it doubles as a seat in an emergency.
And a pillow.
Your button can be used as a flotation device.
Yo. Oh, I'm so excited, guys.
Yes.
Is there an active call? Looks like an active call.
KDM says, "Oh, that's why people talked about a bucket in this game." Yeah, all I've heard about the Ultra Deluxe is a bucket, so I'm really anticipating it. But first,
Jim.
Jim!
I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
hell yeah.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
Okay,
Just
Jim,
play along.
play it.
I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
I am Jim.
I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am become Jim.
What happens if I step away from it?
Do you think you can escape this scenario, Warren?
Probably not. I'm just curious if he's like, oh, you don't feel like Jim. Well, let's try another breathing exercise.
Yo!
Oh, that was hype.
What a rush! That was you! The button described you! Do it again, do it again!
Yes.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, Carl. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. Otherwise soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Yeah, there it goes.
Bring it back. I just now learned who I was. Now I'm having an identity crisis.
Who am I without Jim?
God, that sounds nuts. KDM, I refused to become Jim. He didn't learn how to do laundry until recently.
I am become Jim.
He's way older than... No!
No. So KDM's saying Jim's the name of one of my coworkers. Oh, and so he's an adult man who doesn't do his own laundry. Okay, I see.
God.
He's that kind of guy.
How do you go your whole life?
You have a mom that mommies you.
Yeah, you have a mom that never made you do your own.
How do you have a mom who doesn't make you do
play the Stanley Parable too?
You're born
that
male.
would actually save me
Hey,
the work of finishing.
I did my own laundry.
I've only heard of this happening to men.
This is true.
Not a single woman I know.
His wife does. Oh my God.
Yeah, see, mommy wife. The mom wife.
Oh God.
Okay,
And
do you want to be my mommy and do my chores?
No, Silent had. Alrighty then. Oh shit, he went too deep and did the gymnast. He's reached the carry level.
Oh, I love Jim Carrey. So near and dear to my childhood.
Red is the new orange.
Red is the new orange.
Oh man.
The new update, ray tracing. Ray traced, more of the same, but in a good way.
Do you like the new carpet?
No.
Oh.
It. So
You killed the mood, man.
I mean, well, you know me. I'm just naturally resistant because it was before I truly saw the carpet, Shay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Now
the
that
carpet's
Now that I'm
great.
seeing the carpet, it does remind me of the time that I saw a toddler throw up after eating a box of crayons. but,
True story.
but,
It's
all right.
Consistent quality with just the right amount of change.
new features, new content, new ideas.
Yo, there's ideas in those boxes.
Ah, box
Idea
ideas.
box. I love the idea box.
That's Jim.
Button that says Jim.
It's Jim.
Yeah, it's me. What's back here?
Secret?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? yes, it would go at the end of the well, we'll figure that out later.
I thought the end is never the end.
It's never the end. It's never the end.
I
It's
want
never the
Catwalk.
Yo,
Yo.
collectibles!
It's like rotating.
It's rotating.
Ooh, the bucket.
Yes!
That's right. We gotta go.
We gotta go to the bucket. Well,
We gotta
first
go
we're
do
going
something.
to settings world. Unless you want to
There's
go back
something up
downstairs.
Well, it's easy to get.
It's such a wonderland.
There's a
Yeah.
lot going. Oh, it's the. Oh, I.
Jump
Jump
circle.
circle was a pretty good idea.
Oh,
I'd
the
like to
one
hang on to that
remaining.
for the sequel.
Do you think you can do it again? The final
Yeah.
jump.
Let's round it out.
Woo! No more jumps.
Can I jump more?
Go, Warren!
You won!
You won the jumps!
Good job, Warren.
I
You
always-
win.
You did it, Shinji.
You did it, Warren!
You did it, Warren.
You did it!
Great job.
And then I'm with Penguin. Wah, wah, wah.
You get a trophy.
Awesome.
The most generic trophy in the world. I don't want to go to the exit yet. Expo Hall 2 Guide Jump Circle. This map, free achievement. The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game, merch, settings world champion, Stanley Parable, reassurance bucket, office decoration, epilogue, collectibles, infinite hole, exit. You are here.
Somehow I feel like the infinite hole might be our ultimate exit.
Yeah.
But before that.
That is the exit. There are still things to see. Like what's on this bench? More stuff we've seen.
More merch. I can't wait for the.
Can you find them?
Can you find them?
Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them?
Oh, because it's a
Collect them
collectible.
all. Gotta catch them.
Do we get jiggies in the sequel? And you do it, and Stanley does a little dance.
Gotta catch them all, Stanley Parable.
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game.
Yes.
In the Stanley Parable
Season.
2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. You don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
Oh,
You
yes.
simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for the Stanley Parable Nendoroid. Oh my god.
Boy, I feel like these things are gonna grab me.
Yeah.
They're reaching towards divinity, Warren.
Yeah, that's cool though. Wow. It's a little creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Gimme.
Hell yeah.
That sad face.
He's so sad.
Are there actually 5 more around here somewhere?
Well, we gotta find
You
out.
gotta find him.
Can you collect? Can you find them all? Can you
Oh.
find them all? Can you find them all?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Tragic.
Awesome.
Infinite hole.
It won't end.
And okay, I'm gonna wait to do the hole.
God, I'm so glad you saved your final joke for this moment.
It was worth it. I'm glad I did
Okay,
too.
I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like
That's
balloons.
lounge.
But I'm undecided on
Like
Get
balloons.
Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday.
Get well someday.
To go with.
Oh, get well someday, absolutely.
I actually really like the idea of a get well eventually card.
Yes.
Get well eventually.
At some point,
Get well someday. Happy 12th birthday,
there's
Stepnies.
That's very
Oh
specific.
man,
I am-
that's actually.
I am unfortunately drawn towards the blue button.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Awesome.
Choice is an illusion.
I'd expect nothing less.
Look at those balloon physics.
Look at that. That's in Source Engine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope Half-Life 3 has balloon physics.
It'll have goop physics and goop mechanics.
Yeah.
Of this, I'm sure.
It's gonna be goopy.
It's gonna be goopy.
Or actually,
Goop.
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
I wonder if there are actually hidden figurines. 'Cause otherwise, well, it's because it's the gamer in me. I'm like, is there something if I collect them all? Because now I'm like, I haven't seen any. It said 1 of 6. I feel like the game is trolling me. I don't think there actually are other ones hidden. I think the game just wants me to go crazy.
You think the game would lie to you?
I think
And
the game
try
would-
to trick you?
I think the game would misdirect me.
It would miss... Is that different from a lie?
A common complaint of the Stanley
Depends on
Parable
who you
was
ask.
that it was confusing and paradoxical. That it
Bucket.
engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Yes.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense
This
of
is my
calm
second
and
cup.
ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
true.
the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting.
Did this game...
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
You can pick up the bucket.
You could smell it.
Bucket time.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the
Walk
face
around.
of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
Are
And in
you
fact,
feeling it
can
now,
I say that
Stanley
I do
Parable?
believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
It makes
I think that just
That's
holding
physics.
it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a
makes a
person.
clanking sound too.
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this
have
and
a
more
bucket.
await you in the Stanley
I have a
Parable
bucket.
2.
Can we take it out of this room?
Bucket.
Yes!
This
got
Does
is
anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
this is anything if not a fuck it bucket.
God, I miss the fuck it bucket.
This is my bucket.
It's a good thing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe didn't come out in 2013, or else the Homestucks would be all over this bucket.
Is there a bucket?
I
You don't want to know about the bucket.
Okay.
I
I
managed
trust
to
you.
avoid most Homestuck stuff.
Me too. I deliberately
Free,
avoided
new,
it.
and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. It just works.
It just works. That's my
just
favorite
works.
quote. It
Free
just
achievement.
works.
Get yours right now. Pull the lever. Receive your new achievement. No more steps. It just works. Get yours right now.
Oh my
Come on,
God.
Bucket. We're gonna
Now,
go get a
here's
free
something
achievement.
Special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Yes!
Yes, You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Simple
People are
as.
draining the battery of their vehicle if they legalize
It's
it.
shrimple as.
Shrimple ass.
For your shrimping bucket.
Oh my god.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley.
Fully
But I
broken.
guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I, unironically, really enjoyed the drag on, like, consumer testing of products. Like, we need to appeal to the widest possible audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how you make something that says nothing.
From Xylanth, and the award for most enjoyable bucket in a video game goes to Claire Obscure, Expedition 33.
No! Just lost out again.
I really wanna... This is sad for me. Okay.
Just hold your bucket close,
Take my bucket and go home.
and the sting will dissipate.
Wish I could fill my bucket.
Fill your bucket.
It's not a piss bucket.
Is it a shit bucket?
It's not.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a third thing either.
With this bucket, I could be very good at Battlefield.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
I'll never have to stop playing.
Oh no! Oh.
You're using the bathroom. You're not playing Battlefield. You're shitting in a bucket. You're playing Battlefield.
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Have you seen Battlefield Friends with Us?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Settings world champion.
They're gonna look at your inverted controls and spit on you.
Nope. They're gonna be like, you're doing it the right way. And these non-inverted plebs.
The bucket is very reflective. It's actually quite pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It's metal stallic.
That's how you say that word.
Time like infinite. Distant future. Distant space-time. Distant past. Time deeper. Falling. Distant space-time. Space like infinity. Whole like infinity.
Yeah.
It's a very, very complex and very official looking chart.
KDM, I read most of Homestuck. I'm sorry for your loss.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about Homestuck other than it's an internet comic or something, right?
It's very long running. Like, not the longest
Ring.
running, but...
Depth infinite. Surrounding area.
People think it invented sci-fi tropes, but it didn't. They just read it when they were 14 and they hadn't read any other sci-fi media.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. If you don't know and then you get exposed to something, you think that
Yeah, I
that's
mean...
the first place you saw it. Infinity. I like infinity. Kind of. Infinity's kind of maddening.
Well, you'll be excited to learn about the infinite hole.
It just keeps going.
It just
Mystery
works.
Flesh Pit?
I know. I just thought of Mystery Flesh Pit because that looks like
Epidermis.
epidermis.
almost, Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's a little scary looking.
Little creeps. Little creeps it
Stanley,
gives.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond
Holy
of. It's never
moly.
been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's
No way.
right. Infinite falling.
Well, how do you get out
can
of it?
fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for
Are they
video
covering the
games
hole?
as a medium.
No! We covered the hole!
Put a lid on it. Looks like you can still get in though.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, wouldn't want Shea to miss out on the
Infinite
infinite
hole.
hole. It has been the goal this whole time is for Shea to find a hole.
Yes.
Don't you know?
I feel fulfilled. Only through holes can I feel fulfilled.
Shea has a lot in common with the mole in that they yearn for the hole. The
Whole
infinite
time.
hole. Okay, yeah. Well.
Do you want to fall down infinitely? Or do we want to come back to this?
Yeah, because I feel like if I go down there, I'm gonna have to restart. That's gonna be the
Yeah.
only option.
Yeah.
And I am losing hope that there are more collectibles because I haven't seen any.
They might be at the bottom of the hole.
But there was the exit. I'm gonna see about the exit, and I think that is the only thing we haven't done.
I think you're
Because
right.
That was a bust.
That's the collectible.
That's where we went up and got the collectible. There's a door up there
If
that
only-
doesn't open.
Only if it was marked on the wall somehow.
Well, I mean, we have checked it, right? Let's see.
The
Jump
exit?
circle. Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was looking for the exit. I know where the exit is. It's right over there. But it was more of the other
Oh.
things. So I think that we have.
Yeah, because we couldn't
checked
go into
everything.
settings, world's champions.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
you
said
could
no.
go into your actual settings.
I want to go behind the door. This actually reminds me more of Mirror's Edge.
It does look a little
Have you
Mirror's
seen
Edge.
everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Suitcase.
Someone left their bag. It's a bomb. Call the bomb squad.
Oh god. Real explosions in Stanley Parable too.
Boy, this is
Beautiful.
That's
a
cool.
little creepy. Little dark and brooding.
It's a little Big Brother.
I have my bucket.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features
Right,
will come
probably not a
together
fern.
as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
I wonder if we
going
were
to
supposed to go into
There's
the infinite
definitely
hole
a good
first.
game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
He's cooking. Let him
Okay.
cook.
Are you ready?
Give him a
Here
chef
it
hat.
is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Ultra Deluxe. And there's a hole. Hey, there's another collectible.
We didn't miss the hole.
More collectibles.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay,
Give me the
never mind.
collectibles.
Hold on.
Oh, they're
Let me
just
do a
out of
different
reach. The
arrangement.
Ford left.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am
Double
I kidding,
hole.
Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it.
Do
no
it.
matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Oh, yeah.
Tastefully, of course.
Tastefully.
With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it
Maybe.
would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Show me. Oh,
Yo, title screen?
Yeah,
the
new
inf-
title screen.
the infinite hole.
Oh my gosh, we're playing the sequel in the original.
I missed the hole, guys.
I think you know what would have happened.
No. Well, we'll begin the game of Stanley Parable 2, I guess, without the hole.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked
Balloons!
for a company in a big
Balloons!
building where he was
I like that.
employee number
Uh-huh.
Stuck up at the
427.
top.
It's good.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat
Should there
at
be a
his
second
desk in
Stanley?
room 427
That's-
and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Spoiler.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push,
Push it.
how long to push them,
Do it.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment
Just
that the
pulls your soul
orders
right
he
off your
made,
body.
as though
Plays
he
it
had
like an
been made
accordion and
exactly
slams it
for
back
this
and down
job.
into your corpse.
Stanley
Get
was
back to
happy.
work.
That's how you soul rent.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company
Get well
had this
someday.
happened. This complete isolation.
The balloons you wanted.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
I wanted the other
frozen
one.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the
I wanted the
longest time.
balloons.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
If you say so, narrator.
Can you bump into the balloons? Is there balloon collision with
All of his co-workers
Nope,
were
looks
gone.
like they're all...
What could it mean?
Oh, they're out of reach.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, can't help.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yeah, look for another monitor that says input. It might not be immediately here.
There we go.
2.
Doors.
So I gotta find... Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, I gotta find
Yeah.
that computer multiple times.
Oh, bucket!
You missed something.
Bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Hi, Bucket.
It's always there for you.
Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office.
He pressed the bucket!
Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket.
Oh my god.
Bucket for the win. Faith in the bucket.
Real bucket heads will
And
understand.
there's no longer a
New content door. What will
Stanley
you
clutched
choose?
the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yeah, okay.
The word is uncertain.
The Warren is very uncertain.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers. Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy is as clear as this broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
See?
I can really feel it now.
We talked
It's a
about bucket before.
that belongs
Bucket,
in
meet
the broom
bucket.
closet.
We got a
That's
new
what
bucket
the broom
now.
closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket.
My
This is
bucket.
your companion
My
and
friend.
lifelong friend.
My friend.
Companion bucket.
Can't hand it over.
Oh, like the companion cube.
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons. Even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient?
Never.
That your life is so banal and meaningless that
Never.
you feel the same sort of kinship towards
No.
any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never.
Bucket and
Go
I are
on,
best
Stanley.
friends.
Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
Bucket and I are
Expand on
best
the wide
friends.
variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
When I cry,
Share your journal
Bucket catches
entries
my
detailing
tears.
the rich emotional landscape of
When
your
I'm
feelings for
thirsty,
the
Bucket
as
lets
they
me
have
drink my
changed and
tears.
evolved over the years.
I put bucket on my head.
When I'm tired, I put Bucket on my head so that it's dark, nap time.
When I need to steal from a Skyrim NPC, I put bucket on their head.
It's
Okay,
true.
I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate
We should
once
name
and for
Bucket.
all. Here we go.
I think bucket.
There.
Oh,
Now it's settled.
property
No
of
more
Stanley.
debate,
See?
no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Well, see, I'll say we're Stanley. I feel like Bucket needs to have an S name as
All
well.
right, I've got a
Wait,
second
this
sticker back
changed.
here,
Second
and I'm
sticker.
going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate.
Yes, yes.
I feel that it works because the sticker is also a bucket.
Love my closet.
That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There's a wide variety of applications for this
Bucket,
sticker.
right. See, what I was saying before the narrator rudely interrupted me
Yes.
was that I feel like we're named Stanley.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket,
skip
but now
button.
the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment. And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in. I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I just heard his chair roll out.
And I love these going away from the mics. You heard the distant, him pulling away. Anyway,
What you're saying, Warren?
we're Stanley. I like alliterations. I think we should name this bucket also an S name so that it goes well with our name. Stanley, not Jim. Stanley.
Steven.
Spencer.
I was gonna go with Sterling.
Oh, sterling works because it's sterling.
It's
Yes,
silver. Yeah.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like sterling.
Like Sterling.
Yeah,
Two
sterling.
Actually, I'm aluminum. Aluminium.
My name is Allie.
Aluminium, as the narrator would say.
We're gonna go with Sterling and Stanley.
Sterling Stanley.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
It was always scary down there, right?
It was always scary down there, but if I don't go through, the door won't shut. And something. Well, no. Okay, I'll be good. Because this is Stanley Parable 2, and we have Bucket. I gotta see what's new and exciting with Bucket. Was the store always here?
Yes.
Okay.
Many closed doors.
Hey, Bucket, do you need a pee? Hey!
Hey!
There are more.
Stanley figurines. Remember,
More
no
miniature
reward
Stanleys.
for collecting all of these.
No.
Only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You
I
can't buy
do
that
like
sort
the
of happiness,
intrinsic
Stanley.
pleasure of a
God
job
knows
well
I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Number
It's
go up.
amazing.
Number go up.
I
Why are
felt
there empty glasses in the bathroom?
I
That's
felt the
gross.
endorphin rush of the number go up.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
I did too. I feel justified.
In searching the bathroom for a Stanley figurine.
Yeah.
I think we found our new goal.
Yeah.
Better than whole.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley
Bucket
was
is
once
a
again
hole.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
But it's not a through.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket.
It's true.
Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos.
Look at those shadows
It
on
would
the
be
bucket.
with him
Look at that
always.
reflection. Look at it.
The bucket
Look
would,
at that lighting.
and he knew it. The two of them were
Ray tracing for
inseparable.
Bucket.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
You just like to ruin the narrator's day.
You know, really quick before
Stanley
we put
just
in
sat around
the
twiddling his
number,
thumbs.
I want you to
Trying
look
to
at the
input
plate.
anything on the device
that's
was
right up
useless,
here.
since he
I
could
need
never
to-
possibly know
What kind of bird
that the
is that?
combination
It's a
was
little blurry.
That looks like a
2845.
cassowary.
No,
But yeah, it's definitely not a cassowary. I just don't know that many big birds that look like
Look
that.
at all these chickens.
2845.
Alright, you better enter it
Yeah,
before
I
it gets mad.
can't.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer
Was it
luck.
that the bucket knew all along?
You
Was
parted
the
the wisdom.
bucket
The
guiding
bucket
him?
guided me. Yep,
Yes.
he said it.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
It's
Hope
divine
you feel
bucket.
better, KDM.
Have a good one.
Bye, KDM. Have a nice lie down.
Another miniature Stanley figurine.
Yes.
You know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines?
I like
Yes,
Stanlerines.
I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Sounds like Stanley Latrine, which I don't enjoy.
But you know
That's
who
the
does like a...
bucket.
I was gonna say, you got it. You got it.
It's all about bucket.
It's all in the bucket. Fill the bucket.
This is
empty
adding
the
a
bucket.
new layer to the gameplay that I wasn't expecting.
It's so
Yeah.
much more philosophical and deep than I thought.
The elevator
Just like
raced
Bucket.
downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate.
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket.
I do wonder what was at the
Soothing
bottom
him,
of the infinite
comforting
hole, though.
him, reassuring
Yeah.
that
Probably
in this
infinite
darkest
falling.
moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
I wonder if there's an infinite hole now, somewhere around here.
Now, here's a question.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Does this make Stanley object him?
Make what?
Kay knows. I
Make
knew
Stanley
it.
eject him?
I knew Kay would know what objectum is.
Objectum. I don't know what objectum is.
People are sexually attracted to objects.
Oh,
Like planes, cars,
I mean,
any inanimate object.
I mean,
like
look,
a
hey,
bucket.
guy, I mean, look at this. You see the way that this bucket's jiggle physics are going? Look at that.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, it's so hot. Yeah, look at that handle bouncing. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh. Bucket, not here, not in front of my wife.
Not in front of me.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
And the bucket.
I could watch every sports ball game at the same time.
Narrator knows all about sports ball.
Balls for sports.
I thought you were supposed to keep them in a cup.
Sometimes a cup, sometimes a net,
The monitors jumped to
sometimes
life,
just a couple of
and
sticks.
Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears.
It's
as
okay,
Stanley
Bucket.
cradled it gently,
Don't cry,
reassuring
Bucket.
it that everything would be fine.
Everything's great, Bucket. Truly.
Do you think that narrator enjoyed coming back to these lines?
Probably.
With,
I mean,
with bucket addendum?
I feel like
yeah.
this has to be a fun job.
Was the bucket under the mind control
Fire.
facility's influence as well? Had
Was
the
that one up
bucket
there?
been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I feel like Bucket's
These
becoming the main
questions
character.
whizzed furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket.
No!
His own life in someone else's control?
Never!
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
You're here for me,
At this
Bucket.
point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Screaming into a bucket is like the screaming into a cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cockatoo.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way. The bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Let's take down the system.
Stanley Parable live action win.
Need some action scenes where he swings Bucket around like a melee weapon and knocks out bad guys with it.
Yeah.
Not what I meant by live
When
action.
at last
for
they
sure.
came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Is Bucket good? Oh my god, the power bell.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
I hope not.
Yes, they had done it.
They had done
Stanley
it.
and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
Woohoo, Bucket!
Excitedly, the two men
Daylight!
began to discuss
Yes!
the kind of life they
Bucket!
wanted to live
We made
once
it!
they stepped through
We
this
made it,
massive
Bucket!
door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together.
I ship
with
it.
one another to lean on, to trust,
Stanley
to
X
support.
bucket.
Uh-oh.
What? Wait. What was happening?
Oh my god, the
No.
stain broke.
Why had the door stopped?
No.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty.
No.
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face.
Whack.
This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
No.
No. Stanley can't leave this place.
No.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
I think this is simulating the infinite hole.
Oh.
Well,
Bucket.
you messed around
Oh, bucket.
and you messed out.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Bucket.
Bucket!
Stanley lifted the bucket
Not
into
even
his
a
arms,
question.
and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
Not even a question whether to pick up the bucket.
Never. Me and Bucket, we're going all the way. Come, Bucket.
Stanley
Don't say
grasped
that.
the bucket tightly in his chest and entered the door on his left.
I didn't mean it like that.
I bet there's a Stan Lorraine in the lounge room.
Oh man.
Whoa.
There will
God.
be a reward for finding them all!
Oh, jeez.
Warehouse
need more
access plan.
planks.
Provide one plank to allow ease of access past fence. Construct bridge to allow collection of shiny float. Retrieve Chris's remains from warehouse floor. Construct new structurally sound bridge.
Oh my god, it's a conspiracy.
We need more
More
planks.
Oh man.
Mission status. Lol.
Looks like 427.
5 there be. Just take it from me. Gotta collect them all.
There's 6.
Please.
Inside of sequel exhibit, a large room, lots of boxes, stairs, something to do with stairs, somewhere both red and blue. Nearby fireplace, a private but smelly place for an important person. Okay,
Inside
so
a
that's
sequel exhibit. So
yeah,
I know
that's-
where the red and blue doors, that's what that's talking about. Stairs, something to do with stairs. It's probably downstairs instead of going upstairs. A large room, lots of boxes.
That just
so
seems
that's
like the warehouse.
Yeah.
Is
this some kind of game?
There must be a point to this.
There must be.
So for 2 of these, I have to go through the right door.
The color grading changed in this room and it was very frightening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it got a little bit more horror-esque.
Yeah. There will be a reward. Stop kidding yourself.
Stop kidding.
I want to go home.
It just will be cleaning of this wall required.
Who are you?
666
666
lol.
lol.
Lies.
This reminds me of the walls in Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah, I guess it does. But it does also remind me of.
They're evacuating us.
Yeah, also does remind me of Portal though, with like
Yeah.
the different things that
It's
can
the rat
fly.
man.
Completionist instinct.
Why wouldn't they just tell us something will happen? This night's.
This
Oh,
investigation,
this
this room,
investigation.
they feel pointless, TBH.
What we forget, what we don't know yet, what we know, bonus stuff.
NDA. Do we
NDA.
need contracts for them?
Potential
Someone in cargo
liability.
room.
Saw one in the cargo room. Employee 421 building a bridge. Ideas. Weird spinning figurines. Stock options. Money. What do they want?
Should we make them employees?
Interns. Yes.
Why do they look like 427?
How many are there? 1, 5, 3, 6. More money if sold together.
Why
By floating dreams, magic, magnets, training exercise on management?
Training exercise by management.
By management.
Our quarterly, what's it say? Our quarterly success? Artistic rendering. Beautiful. What we know. What we don't know.
Maybe we are the collectibles.
Shut the frick up. To whom it may concern, I managed to pick up sounds unusual to our regular office ambience or local audio sources using any array of...
Using an array of carotid microphones, also known as directional mic, the microphone which picks up sound from a particular area.
Analysis of the recordings allowed me to triangulate the source of the strange noise. Data shows that in all likelihood it's coming from a dark area behind a very warm place. It also picked up what looks like to be reverberance off of a porcelain surface. Anyone have any ideas on the... Would you like to know? I already found the one in the John.
Uh-huh.
Small floating objects have appeared. We synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. There are many questions, but no memo from management. Agenda, how do you tell you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them?
Yeah, somebody found the John one.
That's a spoiler. Fig leaves are hard to find.
Fig
Follow
leaves?
these. We do it. Red room.
Fig leaves.
Good luck.
He's looking a little figly.
To do. Where are they? Do not leave the office before reporting back on any new findings. Teamwork and communication are of great importance during this unprecedented time of investigation. Thank you.
Help him post it.
Profits, business, money, and statistics.
All the things needed in corporate America.
Hey, closet.
Listen, you already got your...
We must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers.
No more
If I
stickers.
did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
We're stickerless?
Alas, we are stickless.
We're tokenless.
Gotta make a new version of
Stanley
the
and the
bucket.
bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Already did that.
Well, we'll do that. Well, actually, because there's also the escape route.
There is the escape route.
And there's also the turn on the mind control.
That's a point. That's a good point for it.
So I guess probably need to do both of those.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing present. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him?
Yes.
Yes. This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Bucket and I will go all the way.
The bucket and I
believe in the bucket, children.
What a pair we'll be, the bucket and I.
Have faith in the bucket, and the bucket shall provide, yea.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
Surprisingly compliant today, Stanley.
Yep, I have bucket.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Each one of these screens shows a colonoscopy.
You know... oh, jeez. I don't want to think about that.
Oh, and they didn't come on. Or is it... Okay, here. Never mind.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock.
I know.
Everyone in the office was being videotaped,
apparently.
monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
What's that one up there?
If you've been taken over by the bucket, this is just like the Pokemon Komala, which looks like this. But the thing about Komala is it's permanently comatose.
So how does it do anything?
I think the log is in control.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
It's
Had
like
the
Plank
bucket been
from Ed,
told
Ed,
to
and
do
Eddie.
things
Yeah, it's
it
Plank.
didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Hey! Okay, feeble mind.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Evil route.
Walking,
Bucket wants to
eating,
rule the
working,
world.
all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
The bucket's taking
And as
over.
the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Unless.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley
Bucket wants world
gasped
domination.
in horror.
Oh my god.
Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take
You
over the
too,
machine and claim the power for
It's
itself?
two buckets.
How
You
could the
want to
bucket
rule
have
the
betrayed
world,
him like
Bucket.
this?
What about your
Stanley
father?
was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Bird.
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active
It's our
again.
state bird.
It is.
Actually, maybe not. They're not
Which-
California gulls.
Which bird is it?
That's some
it's
other
this-
kind of gull.
Those don't look like either. Oh, it's just buttons for more bird.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over
Gen
the
2
world.
penguins!
The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions.
That's the bird on the
That the
plates.
bucket
That's
men
a
saw now.
type of crane.
Stanley marveled
the-
at the metal genius in his hands,
African night
the
crane?
one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
I can't remember
Stanley
what
and the
they're called.
bucket never found
Moving
food
birds.
because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest
Kay's
birds
getting an opportunity to show
imaginable.
off their bird
Of
knowledge.
all the possible paths his life
Look at
could
that
have taken,
hornbill!
this one
Look at
was
him!
surely
Beautiful.
the best.
Look at that
And
bird.
Stanley was happy.
Aw. Goose.
Goose.
That's a bittern.
Oh,
No! Come
No,
back,
birds!
birds!
oh,
Come back!
this is different.
Looks normal to me.
It's different.
Yeah,
Totally normal.
it's
Oh my
different,
gosh, are we
different.
streamlining to bucket?
It's different.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Uh-oh.
Bucket. Oh, and we're just straight to the doors.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Come on, Bucket.
Let's
Come
do
with
this
me.
bucket.
Okay, anything different? Looks like it's the same.
We've not
Yeah.
found another figurine.
Conspiracy room.
More sticker, please?
Stanley, we must move on from this
Okay,
process, simply
same.
because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Bucket has other plans. Red
Yes!
Back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies.
I like
What do you
Figley.
think, Stanley?
Figlies are
What
pretty
name better
funny.
encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by one?
Sad.
Let me sit on it. I'm sure
It's
it will
Figley.
come to me.
I like Figley. Come, Figley.
Come, Figley.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
If only you were
He
born
considered the
with
possibility of
flippers.
facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
No mention of
And
Bucket.
then, something occurred to Stanley.
Unbelievable.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. He looked down at the bucket in his arms.
Okay,
Am I
we got
crazy?
Bucket. Am I
He asked
crazy,
the
Bucket?
The bucket returned his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom.
Bucket,
for
what
me
aren't you
in
telling me?
difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance and comfort. And that's when Stanley realized, this isn't my bucket. It's just a normal, everyday bucket.
Oh my
What?
god.
Else's bucket.
Oh no!
How did I end up with someone
What?
else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong.
No!
Surely no good would come
No,
from this.
bucket!
Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without the psychologically grounding presence of his
No.
bucket.
Bucket.
Now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground.
Oh my god.
Oh, gracious, he exclaimed. Without my bucket, I've gone truly mad.
Oh,
Where is
gracious.
it? I must find it. Far off in the distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley!
Stanley, it's me.
Bucket!
The bucket.
Bucket!
Could it truly be? He rushed forward
Bucket,
and
where
moved
are
in,
you?
passing by
Oh,
one
no.
bucket after the next.
my God.
None
Oh
of them
my
were his.
God.
None
No.
of them were his
Bucket.
special bucket.
Bucket!
Come to me, Stanley.
Bucket!
Find me.
Bucket! No!
Game.
He had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He
Did he?
knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along.
Oh my God.
It was incredibly painful.
Like a chest
He
burster.
doubled over in agony and blacked out.
Bucket bursts out of your chest, holding your beating heart.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
And it wasn't Mariella.
Mariella, does Stanley hold a
Mariella
bucket?
woke up on a day like any other.
She's not
She
crazy.
arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort,
Never
and
mind.
walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man
Without
who
a
had
bucket.
stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Where's my bucket?
Right away, she knew what the problem was.
Yeah,
He
the
didn't have a
bucket.
This
bucket.
man. Of course, he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all of his actions
Oh my
and how
God.
everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his
Only.
bucket with him.
Fool
He
had taken
didn't
his
even
bucket.
realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be. And she hugged her own bucket.
I would
even
never
tighter.
forget my bucket
But
at
of
home.
course, she had no time for this.
Come, bucket.
There were a myriad of confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket
Sorry.
would provide absolute guidance and
It's not
total
even on
clarity
purpose,
on
that's the
everything.
worst part.
Heck,
I know.
yes, she thought to herself. My
And
bucket.
yes.
And she backflipped all over.
Good for her.
Have a good one,
The
Marciela.
secret to happiness. Buckets.
Beautiful.
Buckets and
Silent.
buckets. Okay, bucket.
Oh my God.
So now we gotta go escape.
Spread through Stanley's arms. With the Stanley
Oh.
clutched the bucket
Oh,
tightly
that was
to
too
his
quick.
chest and
You were
entered
too
the door
eager
on his
to enter the
left.
door on your left.
I want to go on magical adventures with Bucket. I want to face the world with Bucket by my side. I want to go find the last two figurines so I can complete the whole set.
Now, where are the hints? We need to go to the warehouse.
Uh-oh. That was cool.
Oh,
I have
Uh-oh.
self-locked myself in this room.
congratulations! You've been
This
in
is-
this room forever.
This is the
No.
never-ending desert and Hylix one all over
Yeah,
again.
I'm pretty sure both of these are through the door on the right.
Well, we'll never get to know because you found a mechanic of the game which involves soft locking yourself, but not in this room.
Yep.
The sequel is now paused.
The sequel is now paused.
Oh, it's
Oh
beautiful.
no, it's changed again. It's a different room. Keeps getting all mixed up.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Uh-oh. It's getting confused.
Mixing it up again. Bucket. There's Bucket.
Wait, there's something on the wall. That.
Figurine finders
Oh.
today. Meeting room. Or
I
in the
see.
meeting room.
The next monitor, I think, is a bit far away from this room.
Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled.
Yes.
He'd never be alone again. Not truly alone. Not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the
Nothing
bucket tightly
like
to his chest
the love
and
between a
entered the
man
door
and his
on his
bucket.
left.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's really beautiful.
See, the bucket can be filled, but what you don't anticipate is that the bucket can fill you as well.
That's happened and Stanley died, so let's not try it.
Coming
am
to a
filled
staircase,
with the
Stanley
bucket.
and the bucket walked upstairs.
We
to
are
the
the bucket.
boss's
The
office.
bucket is me.
Are we going upstairs?
And I'm the bucket.
Warren?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
he's
we went
doing
downstairs.
Okay, we're doing escape.
Because we already did the downstairs route. There's only one downstairs route, right?
I think so.
Pretty
yes.
sure, yeah. Because it's
Stepping
just that
into his
basement where
manager's
you just
office,
run in the
Stanley
infinite
was
hallway.
once again
Yeah.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of the... But Stanley guessed the correct
Now look at the
code by
birds
sheer
on the
luck.
plates again when it
Was
gets
it
bright.
the bucket?
Oh wait,
They'll
the stuff
disappear.
disappears.
Was the bucket
Yeah.
guiding him?
Why did they get unloaded?
Yes. This is certainly
is
the,
the
most
greatest
logical
mystery of the Stanley
explanation.
I think we entered another map when it went dark, and they didn't have the stuff on it for performance.
I think that's probably accurate. The narrator's keeping it from us.
Well, that's a much more logical explanation.
Yes.
Sick,
You didn't want you to
twisted
see those birds.
bucket
Stanley
here.
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door
Don't-
that read Mind Control
We are
Facility.
escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Not without you, Bucket.
Undeterred.
Come on, Bucket. We'll
the door
face the
behind them
abyss
was
together.
not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
See your death.
This is my favorite
At this
route.
point,
See your
Stanley
death.
and the bucket were
See
knowingly
your death.
walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Not with Bucket. I'll put Bucket over my head and then I won't see my death coming.
See your death.
See your death.
Wahoo!
Feels just like home. That old familiar sting.
As the
Masher.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort turned out to be.
No!
It puts the mind and the soul at ease
put the bucket
to
on your
embrace
head.
the bucket. But what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death?
Put the bucket over
This
your
is
head.
what Stanley
You
thought
won't see
to
it coming.
himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Unless.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Welcome
as
again.
Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
They got her back
In a
too.
single
You're
visceral
like, you're gonna
instant,
read mostly the
the
same
bucket's
lines
life
again,
came
but
to an
insert
end.
Bucket.
as it was
Yes.
crushed violently to death. It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
A museum all about the bucket.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All I ever wanted.
Well, the bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within, a cavernous void. But through the use of the exhibition in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Well, that's because you have a bucket on your head.
Mm-hmm.
Take the bucket off.
Hold it. Don't wear it.
Hold the bucket.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Good lord.
Buckets. 25 buckets. A photo. I guess this 20.
That's a lot more than
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a lot more than 25. So it makes
Maybe
me-
maybe repeated pattern.
Yeah. Okay. A photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once.
Oh
Yeah,
my
definitely
gosh.
just 25.
Definitely just
25.
25.
But yeah, I'm not gonna.
It's like guessing a candy jar.
Yeah. Inferno bucket.
A replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet, in spite of it all, the simple fact remains: no one can control a bucket.
That's a hell of a bucket right there.
It is a mighty poop bucket for sure. Let's see. Oh, it's like Leonardo da Vinci diagram. That's excellent.
I love the two handles and the.
Double handles. A bucket with two handles. This bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it.
It's not that it's two handles. It's like the man. What's it called?
The Vitruvian
The Vitruvian man, where it's multiple
angles kind of thing.
in positions of the handle. But sure, museum. That's
Hearing
the
something.
Unga Bungas. Oh my God. History of bucket.
Bucket.
My gosh.
Cave drawings. While we know that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. We are the worthy descendants, the bearers of the bucket.
Lincoln Cave roof.
Look at that ass.
We will carry it unto glory.
They are kind of thick.
It's this one over here reminds me of cake. Mostly because it's black.
Goodness.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one.
A diamond-studded
It is man
bucket.
who should kneel before the bucket.
Kneel before bucket and kick it.
Whoa.
The bucket, the hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessity.
This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance, inevitably, is for our own good.
Thank you, Shea.
To approach the bucket is to approach divinity.
Mm-hmm.
I do see an infinite hole in front of me.
I do too, and I don't know where the exit is.
It's so tempting, but it's hard to choose infinite hole.
Well,
It's a big responsibility.
See, here's the thing, though, is I don't know if there is an
might
actual
be
exit.
There might be a figly in here somewhere.
Oh, well, no, I don't think there is a figly in here. Because it's, yes, see, the stress bucket and analogy. Worry, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. Coping strategies equal holes. Rest and relaxation, doing something you enjoy. Rest and relaxation. Stress, the level of water in the bucket. Ah, yes. So worry, negative focusing, negative thinking, lack of reassurance are the water filling in the bucket. But you must drain the bucket, yet the bucket will overflow and drown you in your sorrows and woes. You must turn the handle and vent the bucket. Rest, relaxation, doing something you enjoy.
Turn the spigot of destiny.
Turn the spigot of destiny and vent the water of worry. We
Wanna
are
read
off
the
for
caption
this.
on that
Yeah.
one?
What did the caption say?
Oh, I missed that.
Oren filled in the commentary. Thank goodness.
Okay, so that's done that. So that's okay. Yeah. So I think jumping down the hole
yeah.
is the way.
Hole's the goal?
Hole is
Hole
the goal.
is goal.
Hole is the goal.
Hole is so
the goal.
back. Oh my god.
Unga bunga.
Unga bunga's in here
We will fulfill the hole of destiny.
with the water.
Come, children. We will jump into the hole together.
Awesome.
Hold your hands and take your red pills.
Come, Philip.
Come, Philip. Oh.
If only you were born with
Oh.
flippers.
You took the bucket.
I took the bucket.
You took the bucket.
I floated.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
You can save the bucket, Stanley.
Can I save
Let
bucket?
Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the last
Narrator.
buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
Kill him!
The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Stanley chose death. With the bucket.
The bucket
my
shows
gosh.
your downfall.
They would be mashed into one.
I love the
And no-
reverse. That's literally my favorite base game ending, and I love the just tongue-in-cheek, like, let him die! Kill him!
Kill him.
For the sanctity of the bucket!
For the sanctity of the bucket.
Oh,
Just do one more run.
No wonder. No
The
wonder,
good old
Bucket.
bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Love the bucket.
Stanley clutched
Now
the
it's the
bucket
right-
tightly
Yeah.
to his
Now
chest
it's the
and
renegade
entered
route.
the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I
but
have
Stanley had
figurines to
felt the
find.
bucket calling to him, telling him
What if
that
there's
the
one behind a
employee
closed door?
lounge was simply the place to
Then I'll
be.
have to die of despair.
You already
And
chose
here
death.
it was. Had the
And I'll
bucket
choose it
turned out
again.
to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley
Is
thought to
there-
himself.
is there
Yes,
anything on
perhaps
the
it
floor
truly
readable?
was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Oof.
5th annual subcommittee meeting of internal revenue analysis for committees of the Royal Revenue Discussions Club. No girls. That's all I
Like
can
the
read.
He-Man
Being
Woman
here
Haters
with the
Club.
bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right. Then walking to the lounge. Then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
I just like watching buckets handle wiggle.
The jiggle physics on this thing,
Perhaps
though.
this
They
was
knew
the
what they
final.
were
The
doing.
bucket
Am
was
I
done
right,
being
guys?
born. And they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
No.
Could go downstairs.
I
But
guess
yes,
there is another down.
Yeah.
It's a different down.
But there might be a Figgly up ahead.
I'm pretty sure there's two.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Bucket, you're speaking.
It said somewhere where there's boxes. I wonder.
Oh.
Oh.
you can platform.
How do I get down there?
Dude! No. Warmer? There you go. Is there a vent back? No, get the figurine! Get the
I
figurine!
was seeing if if it actually went anywhere, because I think it might not.
You can't miss out on this collectible, Warren. It's essential.
You're right. You're right. I need to get back to basics with my loot
You're
hoarding.
getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly
I am
gotten
a
all
loot
of
whore.
the Figler
A
and
dirty,
Marines.
dirty,
Very
dirty,
soon
dirty,
you'll
dirty
collect
loot
the last
whore.
one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
It'll be glorious.
We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
You can never go back.
You can never go back.
Whoa.
Oh.
Well, this is different.
Hello?
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 Where have we found ourselves?
Hello? Yeah, wait, or?
No, wait, oh. Oh,
Oh, lots of video. Oh, those music tapes.
yeah, cassette tape. Narrator dialogue. Narrator dialogue. Narrator. Are we gonna find out he's just been a tape recorder this whole time?
I bet it was a bucket all along.
Oh my gosh. The narrator's a bucket.
Every possible route, every possible action, it's
All
already,
leads back to Bucket.
it's all predetermined. Oh my god.
We are just bit players in the play of life. And I'm checking every corner before I eventually go back to this thing
To the brightly lit,
To the brightly lit
choreographed
thing. that the developers obviously want me to go to.
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number. I don't even know. I've
Evidence.
lost track.
Yeah, evidence 252.
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Anything.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest
Oh,
when I set
Oh.
it down. It doesn't make sense.
Sounds like gummy goo.
There's no explanation
Gummy goo.
for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
Yes.
It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Your turn with the bucket.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get...
Oh my god.
What's that? Who's there?
Sounds like buckets.
What's that? It's the unknown.
Okay. Those are some of the weird noises we were hearing in the bad universe when we were pushing the skip button.
It's all connected. I love the complete refusal of this game to address the missing coworkers.
Yeah.
In no ending is it addressed
All
at
of
all.
his
It's just a
coworkers were
fundamental
gone.
fact.
What could it mean?
What could it
Stanley
mean?
decided
It
to
doesn't
go
mean
to the
anything.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I do just love the absurdity of everything. in this.
Yes.
Just how nothing really makes any sense. It's just wacky, wild,
Waving inflatable tube man.
basically.
Bucket.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked.
Wahoo!
Stanley just smiled. Anywhere we went today would be perfectly fine
Oh,
with him.
this is different.
Oh, what the hell? Just a little different.
Just
Just
a little different.
just a little to the left.
Uh,
Like that.
I need to find my way to the red and blue door.
That's normal.
Okay, here we go.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Go
Nope.
see
But
the
Stanley
lounge.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes, bucket.
And here it was. Had the
Anything
bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes,
Loads.
Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, don't go
No.
that way.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go good.
Said the bucket.
Good.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley
Bucket
did not
gonna yell at
question
me?
why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
Bucket can
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to
Doing that
him,
figure
and he
rain.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Ooh, key card.
It's like Doom. I gotta go find the blue key card. So you didn't yell at me for jumping
Oh,
off this thing.
wait. Can you look at that sign?
Danger everywhere.
Just keep that in mind.
I have the bucket. I got nothing to worry about.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually
Do
don't
not
know
stand
what
on this
is a
side of the
bucket
fence.
and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game
Oh,
if
no.
not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please,
Cylindrical
Uh-oh.
crevice.
This is the timeout room.
Oh, I'm going to the dark room.
But naughty.
Naughty.
Very naughty.
Ha!
yeah.
Is this a bucket? Oh my god.
Now
Oh,
then,
I love the lighting.
I'm going to
Yeah.
run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Play America's favorite game, Is This a Bucket?
Is this a bucket?
Try to focus, Warren.
Woo!
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Nah.
It's a Jigglypuff as viewed from above.
Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
It's a trap. But Bucket told me it was a bucket. Bucket can know a bucket when Bucket sees a bucket.
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
Yay! Got any more for us?
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Ooh, I've got
It's
a
gonna
brand
turn
new
out to be
combine
yes.
harvester.
Oh,
Correct. This is a tractor and not a bucket.
You
To
trusted
be
your
honest,
instincts.
I just sort of put this
Go,
one in here
Warren.
as a gimme.
Is
But I'm starting to get concerned that even this might be too much for you. Thank you for not making me look like an idiot. Okay, next one.
well, now I'm gonna make the next one make you look like an idiot.
Oh boy, is that what he wants you to think? Oh no!
Is this a bucket?
Trust your instincts, Warren.
Correct.
Ha!
This is a bucket.
What?
It's a bucket on wheels. Because
Narrator.
a human.
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both.
How?
Gotcha. Item. Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let
Uh-oh.
me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Look in the back. Any more? You're on a runway, by the way.
Yeah, I can't get off.
Not even into the bucket.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here.
Give me
And
the
I
option.
don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something. And therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing?
That's sick.
Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Why'd you hit
You
it?
know what? I'm too confused to even say it. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift.
Your
Do
body
any
is a
of us
flesh
know
bucket
what
that
a
holds
bucket
organs
is?
and blood.
Am I a bucket?
Yes.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with.
Uh-oh.
I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game.
No!
No!
Oh
No! Not
Oh
bucket!
my god, no!
No! No! No!
No!
What about bucket? No.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my god, I had no idea. Except me. I'm not a bucket after all.
What are you,
And
Stanley?
you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
Oh my
this is
god.
wonderful.
Not for lack of
news.
trying.
We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game.
That's a shame.
So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
This is like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy level,
Yeah.
like reasoning. Like,
It's true.
but everything was a bucket.
Everything was a bucket all along. Let's do
While
last
his
one.
co-workers were
Last one?
gone,
Yeah.
what could it mean?
Then we call it
We call
Stanley
it for
decided
this-
to go to the meeting
stream.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
this beautiful
No
gaming
matter how
sesh.
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
bucket.
Oh, thank God.
Bucket.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
And sophistication.
Good, strong
It's
head.
a sophisticated bucket. I also need to figure out.
Also, the
how
hallway's
to-
a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to the red and blue area that it was talking about because that.
Yeah, it went on the jump off side.
Yeah,
so.
that's the
Yeah.
only place I could think of unless they moved it. But I almost want to try that
Stanley
again.
clutched the bucket
I don't know if
tightly
it's
to his
different.
chest and entered the door.
We could do that as our last thing. Try it again.
Yeah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Then again,
But
the
Stanley
bucket
had
wants to
felt
see
the
something.
bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Yeah.
Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be. No, never mind.
Oh.
The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left
I
to
do
go
wonder if
back
it
to the
could
meeting
be
room.
in the lower level, but I gotta check for redundancy.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
You could also
the
throw
cargo
yourself
lift,
off.
yes. Go there.
Well, but
go to the cargo
I'm looking
lift.
for figurines. I don't think there's figurines down there in my death.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top.
I mean, it could
There's
potentially
something
be
up there I need you to do.
Check
Stanley did not question why or how this
Up
bucket
there
was
is
speaking
the
to him.
wife in.
It should
Yeah,
have
but
alarmed
things
him,
have
of
changed,
course,
Oh,
because
yeah,
buckets
true.
can't talk.
I mean,
But
I
Stanley
think
chose
the
not to
bucket's
think
getting
about this
between you and your
obvious
wife
fact.
now.
He was
Getting-
firmly
getting
convinced that
between
the
you and
bucket
the
had
narrator.
spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Unless he didn't.
We'll see.
No, don't go to the meeting room. Don't listen to him.
Okay, might do the
Wait.
exact same
No,
thing.
stop. Look
Uh,
there on the wall. You see,
Warren?
there's a sign right there. It says, "No buckets past
Come
this
here
point."
next time without
Stanley,
the bucket.
how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless- what if the problem is that you
Can
actually
you still
don't
throw
know
yourself
what
off
is
the
a
edge? No,
bucket
door's
and what
closed.
isn't a bucket?
Okay.
Last
Okay.
one.
Thank you for
Resist
The meeting room.
the urge.
Yes, that's where everyone
that's my
will be.
companion bucket.
Stanley
You
just
have to
needed
be-
get
the bucket.
the
You
meeting
have to
room,
be strong.
The
and from
bucket
then on,
contain
he
the
would
bucket
never be alone
encapsulates
ever
me.
again.
It makes me
Don't.
whole. Bucket.
You can't set it back down after
Bucket,
you hold it.
Bucket, I'm sorry, Bucket. Bucket, listen to me, Bucket. Like, we've been through so much, Bucket, but this is the last run of this stream, and I need to see if I can find the last collectible. I've got to get them all, Bucket. You have to understand, okay? Don't make this any harder than it already is, okay?
No, don't leave. No, Stanley.
Bucket, I'm sorry, Bucket. We hit these
Yes,
computers.
come back to me,
No, Bucket,
Stanley.
Bucket, please, you're making this harder than it needs to be.
You're all I
Bucket,
need.
Bucket, no. We'll see each
Please,
other again. I
Stanley.
promise, Bucket. I promise. This
Please.
isn't the Bucket. Be
cold
strong.
here.
Be strong, Bucket. Please.
No,
Please.
Stanley.
I can't. I'm sorry.
leave
I'm
me.
sorry, Bucket.
No.
I'm sorry. Forgive me, Bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of two
I know that was
open
really
doors
hard,
into a meeting
Warren.
room,
Bucket.
and Stanley knew it
But,
perfectly.
but surely
Perhaps
knowing
he wanted
what's
to stop
behind
by
that
the
door
employee
will
lounge
pay
first,
off.
just
I must
to
be
admire
strong.
it.
Bucket would want me to be strong.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It's
For
almost,
Bucket.
it almost feels like Bucket was never with us to begin with.
Stanley
For
was so glad
Bucket!
at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I
See,
think perhaps
like,
we've gotten off
Since
on the
it became a
wrong
thing
foot.
that we could have Bucket,
I'm
I
not
just
sure.
was always like, we must have Bucket.
I
We
realize
can't
that
not
investing
take
your
Bucket with
trust
us
in
because
someone
Bucket
else
is
can
now
be
new.
difficult,
Life is
but the
Bucket,
fact is
and
that
we
the
are
story
Bucket.
has
Bucket
been
is
about
us.
nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Nuh-uh.
Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yes.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Possibly.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let me prove that I'm
Yes.
on your side.
Yes.
And there it is. The last
Bigly.
This is a real accomplishment.
Bigly number
This
6.
is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
That's beautiful.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all,
But I'm
but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
I don't remember who I was before this.
Now listen carefully.
Bucket
this
would
is
have loved
important.
this moment.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I can't believe we lost Bucket to this.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
We're going for the.
I still don't think we're communicating.
No!
properly.
Turn back.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Well, I got the figurine. I don't think I've actually gone through the red door when it was
You
like
did.
this. Oh.
We came back here.
Oh, okay.
All right,
right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Now let's blur
You want to
together.
know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
It's nothing.
You
There's
see?
one last
There's nothing
ending we
here.
need you to get
I haven't
for
even
it.
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
I'm
Broken
not gonna
rooms,
push the baby
exposed
button for 4 hours.
The stream doesn't end until this
Story I'd
playthrough
written out
does.
specifically for you. Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
That's when I'm
And
gonna
in the
like
end, it was
enable
all
one
for
of the
nothing,
macros
because
on this
is what you
thing
do.
and just
Yeah, people
push
get-
the button and
Yes,
set it
Stanley,
down.
help
People get an
elucidate these
autoclicker to
strange
do it.
and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
I love
Work with me. You've given me
A
absolutely
grappling hook
nothing
would be
so
cool.
far.
How about a portal gun?
Tell you what, let me take
I
a
would
stab
settle
in
for
the
a
dark
crowbar.
at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A
Be
third
genuine.
option. This already feels leaps ahead of
Be
where
genuine.
we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
You're
Feel
just being
free to
mean.
be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Will he believe you?
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Hell yeah.
Leaderboards.
That's what the people want.
Worldwide leaderboards of the Stanley Parable. 2 seconds.
Those aren't real.
I know.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a
doesn't care.
prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Choices
Let me boot it
that
up.
don't mean anything.
All right, it's time.
In this game, the
4
baby
hours.
calls left.
Set the clock, Kay.
You click
Oh,
the button
God.
to move him back to the
I'm
right,
not even moving.
and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
You can't be
But of
doing
course,
all that
the message
like
of the
baby.
game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4
That's a
hours.
funny tip right
so
there.
why don't you
That
give
you have to
it 4
play it
hours
for
of
4
play
hours.
to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Actually, press the button. Do it for a while, actually. Not 4 hours. We could also take off our headphones so we don't have to listen to this audio. Unless you like the crying baby.
I'm good at tuning things out.
I love the narrator's delivery of the crawling towards danger.
Babies and fire don't mix.
Wah, wah. Yeah, you can spam it, but then you have the you know, so it's all...
Well, what do you like less? The whining of the baby or crying of the baby, or the of the button?
You know, it's up to you, because you're the one who still has their headphones fully on. I don't remember how long it takes, but there is a second phase.
Phase 2.
It will be possibly your hardest challenge yet.
Mostly because this is so boring.
Is it better than the Stanley Parable?
I enjoy the Stanley Parable. And I'm not opposed to keeping babies out of fire.
But
However,
I would like it without the noise.
you know, I probably should look up how long it takes.
Yeah, I think I only got
Yeah.
one more in me.
Hold on.
I'll give you a couple of seconds, Shea.
Ah, I'm googling. Stanley Parable baby ending. You're strong. You can tune it out. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, let the baby die.
Thank God.
Heartless bastard.
Quiet.
You hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see.
So I misremembered how long it takes for phase 2 to come in. But after 2 hours, a puppy in a bucket suspended over acid comes in, and you have to press that button too to lift the button. You just know the reward is so worth it, though. Come on, you just know it's worth it.
I mean, I am more pro keeping puppies out of acid than I am pro keeping babies out of fire.
This is true.
These are Warren's politics, and you can quote him on it.
I love puppies, and I hate babies.
Well, he's got my vote.
You know what? I also like puppies and hate babies. This guy understands my values. Remember to vote for me in the upcoming elections.
Jesus. We'll see you next time. I'm Kay.
I'm Shea.
And I'm Warren.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.